This is Brian Judd. I'm the host of the television show The Book Authority, on which I interview authors and publishers and people in the book industry. Norris Berg wrote the book The Waterman, and we've had him on our show as a guest to talk about how he wrote the book, the audience for it, why it's important to the audience. Congratulations on your new book. It's really taking the world by storm. Can you tell us a little bit about it and give us an indicator or just a story about why you wrote it?
The story takes place basically in Boston. In the fall of 1775, General Washington has surrounded the British in the city of Boston. But in spring, there'll become a major conflict, and Washington does not have artillery, so he's in a bad way. Artillery is desired to be brought from Fort Ticonderoga to Boston. That's about 300 miles in the dead of winter. Truly an extraordinary task for people to do without the technology that we have today. So some heroic patriots did this, and the cannon arrived in Boston several months after they began their journey, and to great success. The British were driven out of Boston 3 days after the cannons were installed on Dorchester Heights.
How long did it take you to actually write the book?
It took about 2 years to write the book. A lot of help along the way, a lot of research on the way, and maybe that was the most fascinating part, is learning about the people of those times, not only their patriotism and the heroic nature of what they did, but how they lived their lives.
When do we expect the sequel out?
Sequel in about 6 to 9 months, I would say.
Oh, so you've already started writing it?
Yes, I have started writing it already. The sequel takes place at the Battle of New York in 1776, which was compared to the victory in Boston earlier that year. That battle was a significant defeat for Washington and threw the Patriots back on their heels. So our hero in the book will prevail despite all that, but it's fun to see what our ancestors did and how they did in those times. And
so your continuing character will go from book to book through the entire series then, right?
He will. Navy Lieutenant Dan Saunders, a formidable young man, will grow in time and maturity as the war unfolds, and we'll follow him in his adventures.
Well, Norris, we wish you great success with your book and all your future novels. Thank you very much for talking with us.
You bet, Brian. Thank you very much. Good.